Hello, good morning ladies and gentlemen. It's Wendy here. I'm an independent stamping up demonstrator living in Narberth, Pembrokeshire, Wales. And the other day, I made this card, and there's quite a few asking if I would do a tutorial on it. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing the what's it called again? Life is Beautiful stamp set, and this is just so, I mean, you could use this for everything. Well, obviously not everything, but this is going to be a stamp set that you're going to come back to time and time again. So I've got my stamparatus here because these are what they call, I can get out the wrapper again, these are called photopolymer stamps, photopolymer, or whatever. That's what these are in any case. And they do need a stamping mat underneath. Now the stamping mat I've got, it's a little bit too big. Oh, I've just put my finger in the terracotta tile. Oh, what a lovely start. I was going to say Monday morning, but yeah, it's definitely a Wednesday today. Right, so that's what I've got. I've got the Life is Beautiful stamp. We'll put that there. And I'm going to get a stamping block. I know this is odd using the stamparatus with a stamping block, but it's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to put it there. I don't want all of it over sort of yes, about there. I think I had it before. Yes, it was. Oh no, I tell you what, I shall use the door and pick it up. If you do this, what I've done is, oh, get off it, silly thing. I've marked, as you can see on the side here, I've marked, so if the paper does move, I move it up to the top there, and I peg it down again, and then I'll know that if that paper moves, as long as I butt it up to this top row here, and line it up there, perfect, it will not move. Famous last words, eh? Oh dear. It's quite early here this morning, in Narberth. My little man has come out of his house. Oh, right, I'm going to be saying this quite often, so I shall show you what I mean. Now this is, we used to call it Shonashan, tea Shonashan, and Shonashan, that's Shon, that's Shan. So it's a bit like, what would you, I can't think of what you'd call it in English, but that's what this is, and I've wanted one since I was a child. So when I saw it, a couple of weeks ago, I thought, brilliant, I'm going to get that now, so that's what I got. And what happens is, when it's raining or it's going to rain, the little man comes out with his brolly, and when it's sunny, the little girl comes out with her best Sunday hat on by the looks of it. So this is my little house. So when I say the little man's out of the house, you now know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just talking my usual dribble, or whatever the word is. Right, I'm only using two colours. I'm using cinnamon cider. Sorry, I've got to say that slow because I get into a mess. So I'm just going to, because these are the new colours for 2020-2022, so we got for 2 years, but as they've just been released a few months ago, well actually more than a few months ago, but they are very juicy. So if you're putting them on your stamp, don't really go and jump on it or anything, because, like I said, they're very juicy, and you won't get a true image then. The image will be, I can't really explain what I mean, but where there's texture, I mean, they've done lines and all, where there's texture on the stamp, if you put too much ink on it, then all those little nice texturing bits, they're all going to get filled up with ink, so that's not going to be very good, is it? Right, so this is beauty of the stamp artist. See there now, it hasn't stamped properly, and I know exactly why. Because what happens is sometimes that's better, the magnets get in the way, and I've been yabbering on, haven't I? So I haven't really been paying attention to what I've been doing, which is very naughty of me. Right, there we go. I moved the magnet, and now that piece has come out now, hasn't it? Put it back up there. Right. Oh, you know, somebody's talking about me today. I hope they're talking nice about me. That's all I can ask for. I'm just going to clean the stamp. Now, what you might find, I don't know whether you can see this with this one. What will happen with these stamps? Oh, look at that. That's a card base gone, isn't it? Dear me. They get stained. This doesn't ruin the stamps at all. It just means that you've just got a bit of colour on them, and you can still use them. And I've now got, ta-da! Here's what I made earlier. I know what happened there. I put too much water. I just cleaned my chamois, and obviously I didn't rinse it out well enough. Right, so that's the tree done. And now I'm going, where have I put, oh, there they are. Phew, I thought I'd lost these now as well. There's another block. I should have it, oh, there it is, over there. I'm slowly getting this den sorted and finding new homes for things and remembering where I put the homes in the first place. So before no, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm now getting out Terracotta Tile. And this is the autumnal colour that I'm going to use on here. I know it looks very red at first, but it does tone down, obviously, with all the things. So what you're going to do, just because it's autumn, not all the leaves are on the tree, so just do it like that, and then little ones, you know, faded off ones as well. I'll put a couple more up here, and some here faded off. And where is my stamping off bit? What I'm going to do now as they fall, not as they fall, but I'm just going to stamp off and scatter them around the bottom of the tree. I think that's about right. Well, I hope it is. So there's that there. Isn't it funny how two cards... Well, it isn't funny because you do them differently, Wendy, but no two cards should ever look the same. So I think we're doing that with this. I don't think this looks like the other one. You see, that's the old one. And that's the new one. It's not far apart. Right, now then, oh, Wendy Reed. Sorry. Right, I'm going to shut the terracotta tile. And I'm now getting out the little birdie house. This little birdie house there, look. Isn't it gorgeous? And I'm going to get another stamp block. When you're stamping, you know, do try and get... try not to knock everything over and make a mess like I've just done. My poor neighbours downstairs will now have jumped out to their bed in fright. It was something I bought yesterday, actually, because I get little pots here and little pots there, so I wanted one big one so I could put everything in. And that's what fell on the floor, along with a lot of my brushes and all those sort of things. What time is it actually? Oh, it's not too bad. It's only 8 o'clock. And I have a feeling that they do get up a bit earlier than this, so that's not too bad. Right, I've stamped now I haven't stamped it. I've inked the little birdhouse in the cinnamon cider. Every time I say cider, I go, grrr. I don't know. So I'm going to stamp it now so that it looks like it's hanging on the tree. I thought I wasn't going to have any of this paper left to show you, but I was fortunate. So I found some. And where did I find it? Exactly where it should have been. In the pot. In the sleeve I've got papers in. Isn't that strange? Right, I was thinking of doing that one. So for this one, I'm just going to do, hello. Where are you? Oh, you're up there, right. Get this stamp cleaned off. Give them a good wash later on. Right, what I do now is, if you turn the stamp so it's upside down, the lumpy bits on the bottom, then line it up like that, and you line it up on the block. Then when you get your block, then, oh, I'm glad you're able to see this, so that's good. Then line your block up with the grid, and that way you'll know that your stump is straight. So if you put an order in with me, then I will include one of these grid sheets in, because they are very useful for doing things like this, because you don't want wonky lettering, do you? So it was, you know, it's usually the last thing that goes on the cards, and it's the one thing that's going to make the cards a mess, apart from my inky fingers. Right, I should have used the other block, I know, but little bunny hops into the ink. Right, and I'm going to put this by here. Again, use your grid lines to line it up. Try not to move it. Please don't go. Yes, so like I said, the little man's at the house with his umbrella, so I think we're going to have a wet day today. And there we go, there's a hello. Hello. Right, now then I shall put this away before I put my fingers in it again. I hope this video is done actually, not done, but I know it's done, but hopefully it's actually recorded, because the first one I did, it was on time lapse, so I was moving in double quick time. Right, so what I've got now, I've got a little brush called Wink of Stella, and it's like liquid glitter. Can you see that? No, when you're there. So whether you can see the glitter shining on there. What I'm going to do, just going to put it over the little birdies, Bill and Ben, and then just do a little bit in the middle of their house so they know that that's the way in. Just rip the top off that, put that back in. Oh, if you when you get one of these, I'm not sure, I think you're supposed to store it flat, but I'll find out, and if I'm wrong I will let you know in the description at the bottom here. And if it runs dry, each side you've got a little push. Put it on the right way, Wendy. Push. Now push it gently, don't go otherwise, unless you wanted a lot of glitter, then that's fine. Now then, let's see if this fits on this card, because I cut that other card down to sides. No, that's not, that's the yucky one. Check your cards the right way round. Hey, that's not too bad, is it? No. Right, get some Tombow glue. This is wonderful glue. It's, I've got a friend and she does a lot of parchment and quilling and that sort of thing. And I gave her a pot of this as a thank you for buying from me. And she's ordered it ever since because she said it's so good that she doesn't want to run out of it. Right, I've got a bit of it. Got a little bit of a wiggle room, which is good with wet ink. Wet glue, rather. There we are. And there's my hello card. And it's the right way round as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I know it wasn't that complicated to do, but sometimes we all need little help, even, well, I mean, I need help every day, so, but thank you for watching, and if you make one yourself, please post it on my Facebook page. Thank you for watching. Bye.